Alright everyone, since no one made me regret with the last reading bringing back Is This You? Except for one smart ass person who wrote and said, no, it's not me, you suck. But aside from that, I'm well aware I suck. Okay, I find out about that all day long in my everyday life, believe me. I don't need the internet to tell me that. However, the reading did get a 99.8%, so that's not too bad. I'll take it. So here's another Is This You reading. All right, I asked the universe in a pre-shuffle here, which we'll shuffle on afterward, to tell me about an energy around. It could just be one of you. It could very well just be one of you. All right, these readings are me riffing on energy. That's all it is. It's like a guitar solo, right, at a concert. That's it. I'm just riffing on the energy. So if it's you, great. If it's not, it could be good advice for you. All high vibrational people know, okay? You want to know, you want a quick way to know if you're low vibration or high vibration? High vibrational people always know there's something to learn from every situation. They're thirsty to learn something. This could be future influence for you. It doesn't have to be right now. There's no time in the energy. All right? Okay, and let me get it out of the way. I suck. Okay, there. I said it. That's it. It's out of the way. It's off the table. Everybody knows. Okay. General reading. May or may not resonate with you, never more fucking true than an Is This You reading. But if you're here, you're supposed to be here, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's a whole playlist of these right on the main page of my channel. Check it out, right? Maybe if this isn't you, maybe something else is. I had put a big gap between doing these, and I'm happy to have brought them back because I think you guys like it sometimes when I pull on you and we don't talk about the runner, right? We're outside the soulmate cycle here. So, is this you? Let's see. I asked the universe, give me somebody watching here. It could be a lot of somebodies. You're doing fine. Your soul's awake. This is your energy attached to this hermit, crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. You're attractive, right? You've got it. She got everything she needs. She's fine. You're content within your own energy, at least on the surface anyway, right? The hermit, your old soul is waking up or is awake, right? Okay. So far, so good. However, there's an energy around you that's toxic. This isn't coming from you. This is an external energy around you. Now, this can be your runner, but I'm outside the soulmate cycle here. This could be your boss. This could be someone at work that you fucking hate. This could be a family member or a friend that you don't realize is bad for you. They're discouraging you from things that don't benefit them and encouraging you to do things that do benefit them. That's a quick way to spot a fake friend, certainly a selfish one. Either way, this energy is toxic, and what it's doing is it's putting a damper, right, on your attractiveness a little bit, because I see that attractiveness here. Right? It puts a damper on that energy with this Queen of Wands. And I know there's another card here, but we're going to get to that. It happens how it happens. All right? Underneath, right here is a Nine of Pentacles. You need to break free of it to be fully attractive. But also, you need to break free of it because this energy is being a phony. Fakey McFakerman. Phony ass phony. Okay? And underneath that is Five Swords. It's short-sightedness that might be causing you to not see this. Blinded by the light would be an example I would give. What I mean by that is a lot of times these devils, if you will, behave in a flattering way. This energy here is the con man or the con woman. They could seem like the best friend you ever had. But it's got a lot of selfishness to it. All right? Keep an eye on this energy. The best way I could describe this is what I already said. If you want a good thing for people to do to see whether you're surrounded by toxin or someone that's good for you is to write down, pick 3 of people that you think are your best friends or 2 and write down all the things that they encourage you to do that don't benefit them, and then write down all the things that they encourage you to do that do benefit them, and see which one. A lot of times what you find when this toxic energy is here, where is it? When this toxic energy is here that you need to break free of, is it somebody who only encourages you to do things that benefit them, and they discourage you from doing anything that doesn't, right? Even if it's for your greater good, All right. Either way, your soul's awake. You'll be able to spot this. Let's pull on this devil. All right. Let's take a look. And again, I'm just giving examples. That's all I can do. There's thousands of people watching. 10, 15,000 for, and is this you reading? Probably watching. All right. So I'm just giving examples. Your soul, with that hermit there, your soul's going to know who this is. Probably straight off the moment I said it. All right. It is what it is. And when I say break free of it, what if this is your mom? Oh no, that's terrible. You can't break free of that. You can't. Trust me, I've tried with mine. Yes, Jesus Christ. You can't. And if I change my phone number, my mother will hire a private investigator. They come find me. You know, there's no way to escape. She'll send helicopters in the air. But at the end of the day, if it is something that you can't break free of, liberate yourself from, you got to put up a block. You got to tell the universe, you got to call. The way to diffuse devil energy is to acknowledge that it's devil energy, right? It's just like that, that's all. If you know you're being conned, the con man can't con you. It is what it is. Work with a lot of smoke and mirrors and things like that. Let's pull on the devil. I don't know if this is going to be a 3 card, a 4 card, a 5 card. I have no idea yet, but I'm shuffling. And these witches want to talk. Let me tell you. Okay. All right, that's it. I got my shuffle on the devil. Bottom of the... Are you serious? Did you fucking do that? We're going to have to clarify, because I got the devil, the Queen of Pentacles. I got the pre-shuffle cards in position. This happens a lot with these types of readings. Happens in the singles reads sometime too. What's crossing the Queen of Pentacles? The Hermit. Again, there's you. And bookending the devil is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. This, for some of you, okay, again, the overall energy is liberation. You need to break free of this energy. All right, and the opportunity energy is there for you to do it, probably here in May, probably coming up in May, okay? But what I want to, this is obviously you, it's fine, okay? But they're definitely not on your soul level, although they may seem it, okay? There's a whole lot of, with this energy, for some of you, and there's many layers of energy here. I'm just going to pick the top 2. For some of you, this person is in and out of your life. In other words, it's someone who shows up when they need something, and when they don't, you never hear from them. It's that kind of thing. I got friends like that. I use the word friend loosely. The word friend with me is earned. Okay? It is. Otherwise, you're just an acquaintance. All right? I got 2, and there's a big difference between the 2. There's a big jump between the 2. I'll tell you that. That's one of the energies that's here. That may or may not be your situation. The other situation is, sometimes this person makes you think. Sometimes by their actions, or words that come out of their mouth, etc. Sometimes it makes you think. You wonder, because this soul energy here of yours, this old soul is very wise, right? They make you think, oh God. But then you shut it down. You're not sure, so you're not listening to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you this energy is toxic. Now I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to go to the little animal deck, and we're going to clarify the devil. I might get the reading I wanted here. I mean, the universe just wanted to add this to the pre-shuffle. Okay, fine. Terrific. Tell me about the devil here. Let's clarify the devil. We're going to clarify in this reading the devil, the Two of Pentacles, and this right here, which I'm going to keep as a crossing energy, the Hermit. This time around, the Hermit, in this reading, the Hermit is crossing the Queen of Pentacles. In the pre-shuffle, it was the other way around. Okay? So the environmental energy is basically saying here, what the universe is saying is, it wanted to tell us in the pre-shuffle that the soul is awake, right? But the universe is trying to tell you here that your soul's trying to talk to you. It's trying to tell you, you're the, basically this is my you're the shit card. The shit. My street name, I share it with you. You're the shit. All right? Although I said at the beginning that I'm shit. Okay, fine. But actually my street name is the shit. Let's be clear. You're the shit. All right? I'm just shit. You're the shit. And that's what your soul's trying to tell you. Trust the intuition. All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the devil. I got the little animal deck, and I'm throwing a good shuffle on it here. Let's see where we go. Why is the devil here? Yeah, you got to get, again, it's a repeating message, 8 of Cups. You got to get away from this energy. Whatever this is, move towards your 9 Cups. This is an energy, but with the 8 of Cups crossing the devil, we get a little more clue here, right? Another clue in our mystery. This is an energy here that It might be narcissistic. It might make you feel bad about yourself. I see this a lot with work situations. If this is like a boss or something, a lot of bosses don't know how to be good managers. You know, they're really bad at it. There's two schools of thought for management, and they picked the wrong one, sort of a thing. But this is an energy that can make you feel kind of stuck, kind of bad. Might make you feel like you need it. Might try to convince you that of some things along those lines. But there's always that urge. You always kind of know. What's on top? The moon. Yeah, they're hiding something. Usually energies like this behave this way. People are in energies like this, I should say, behave this way because of, it's sort of like a bully type energy. I'm not saying this is a bully. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to explain the energy. It's like a bully type energy. They bully people because they're deep inside. They're very small, right? Very afraid, kind of a thing like that. You intimidate this person a little bit. I think they keep that back. I think they hide who they really are. They might be putting on an act in their real life, right? Center card, what is it? Chariot. Yeah, that's red with the Eight of Cups. You should get away from it. Actually, this is interesting because this card represents the soulmate cycle for me, because the current soulmate cycle is Cancerian sponsored. The North Node was in Cancer when it began. When I get this card, sometimes I get the energy of the soulmate cycle. Believe it or not, this is probably not your runner, but this is an energy here that might, for some of you, have conflicted with the soulmate cycle. It might have conflicted. It might have been one of the reasons for the running. It might have been one of the reasons for the problems. It's possible. Not for all of you, but it's possible. What's red with the moon? But it's an energy. It's an exodus energy. You know, again, the universe says you've got to get away from this energy. When you do, your power increases. We'll phrase it like that. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's a Queen of Truth. She holds Archangel Michael's sword of truth. This person is aware of what they're doing. They're well aware of how they're behaving. In other words, just as an example, if it's an energy that manipulates you and discourages you from things that don't benefit them, for example, no, you don't want to go off and do that, you know, whatever. They're aware of what they're doing. They're almost, and it leaves a little pit in their stomach. There's almost some perverse enjoyment out of doing it. They get kind of an endorphin rush out of discouraging and things like that. Again, it could be a work relationship. It could be a friend. It could even be a family member. This is very common in a lot of families, believe it or not. You know, it really is. Let's go to the Two of Pentacles here. Why'd you give me the Two of Pentacles off the pre-shuffle? Why'd I get this? There's a lot more too. I said there's a lot of energy here. I only gave you the top two. But energy is always in layers. And what do I mean by that? The same thing I try to teach you. The same frequency of energy plays out many different ways, right? It always does. And I talk about that all the time, you know. Same energy to make someone steal 20 bucks from your top drawer is the same frequency with different surrounding energies, of course. But the same frequency that makes them rob a bank, that makes someone rob a bank. No different. It's the same frequency. Base frequency, anyway. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why? Why? And we see that all the time on police TV shows and shit like that, where they talk about gateway crimes, right? People start out small, and then they progressively move up, kind of a thing, right? Well, in the crime department, well, that's exactly what that is. It's because it's the same frequency of energy. And as they get away with it, they get more confident, more and more and more and more. That's what happens. All right, Two of Pentacles. Give me something. Now, it's red with the Devil. The Six of Wands. Your energy is attached to the Two of Pentacles, okay? It's not so much them, but it says something similar to what we already got with the Six of Wands crossing it here. I think for a lot of you, this is an energy of someone who, again, you either are wishy-washy about it, you pick up on what they're doing, and you just sort of, nah, it can't be that. We've been friends for, you know, for example, we've been friends for 20 years, it can't be that kind of thing. Again, it keeps, whatever it is that you're doing with this energy, you're enabling it without realizing it, okay? Sometimes people, look, I'm all for avoiding an argument. But sometimes people need to be called out on their shit, okay? So it just, sometimes it is what it is. And that's what that energy means, crossing that. Now, that may not be exactly what's happening for you, but in some way you're allowing this devil energy to affect you. Okay, you're letting it in. And the devil can only get in if you let it in, right? Like one of them vampires or werewolf, whatever the fuck it is. I don't follow that shit. But there's one of them where you have to invite them in, kind of a thing. It's like that kind of energy, all right? And this is a bit of an energy vampire, a little bit. What's on top? 8 of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this is a work-related situation. Not all of you, but for someone watching, I'm spot the fuck on here. 1 fucking energy, maybe 2. I am spot the fuck on. For others of you, you may need to apply it. It's periphery. Again, the same frequency of energies, same reading, plays out 1,000 different ways. Relates 1,000 different ways. But for, I would say, 1 or 2 of you that are watching, I am spot the fuck on, and this is about a work situation, okay? For the rest of you, it talks more about the enabling. You're allowing this energy to happen, okay? And again, this is trying, we've had that 9 of Pentacles, right? Where is it still here on the witches? Yeah. The overall energy is 9 Pentacles. This is 8 Pentacles. Again, the universe is telling you, you just, by not making a decision about this, by not trusting your intuition, it keeps you stuck in 8 Pentacles and not the 9 Pentacles of liberation, right? Okay, center card, red with the 6 of Wands. It's that 8 of Cups again. Again, these cards are tied together anyway. The 8 of Cups was crossing here. We talked about it. Now, again, it's the universe is telling you. The universe is just begging you, whoever the fuck you are, whoever this is, the universe is begging you to get, it's 8 broken cups. You're right. Walk away from this. It's sucking you down. It's making you less attractive than you have the ability to be. In other words, it's cock blocking your output energy. And like energy attracts like energy. It's attracting other, it's saying, hey, I'm letting this devil energy in. I might as well. It's attracting other devil energies that figure they can get in, and they sneak in, right? Your shield, your force field has a little hole in it, you know? Sort of like those clubs that are restrictive, right? If you have a dress code, there's a bouncer at the door and only letting the pretty girls in, right? That kind of thing. I hate that shit. We have that down on the Sunset Strip quite a lot, right? But it's sort of like it's the other devil energies. They let one ugly person in, and then the other ugly people are like, well, you let that one in, now I'm coming, you know, that kind of thing. All right, so be careful about that. If you don't want any in there, don't let one in. All right, even though that's not right. Clubs shouldn't do that. That's not cool. Can't have a club full of beautiful people. It's just narcissists everywhere. It's horrifying, but I bet they buy a lot of drinks. Anyway, what's red with the 8 of Pentacles? The 5 of Wands. Yeah. Again, you're up in your head about this. I'm going to pull on you in a second. Don't worry. You're up in your head about this. And this is the weakest energy as I read the tarot, this 5 of Wands. It's weak. It's nonsense. Your argument for allowing this energy to, you know, continue to do what it's doing, which whatever it is, to be around you, right? It's like, I could give the example, it's a friend, and you love them, and you call them up, or they call you, and you go out for lunch or something. You're excited about it, but after you leave, you feel dirty or bad about yourself in some way. You feel like it's like that, but yet you continue to keep the energy because you make an excuse, a flimsy excuse of, well, we've known each other for a while. They're just like that. That happens to a lot of people, right? A lot of people leave people around them with the excuse of, well, they're just like that. I've known them a while, whatever. Sometimes people need to be called out on their shit, and it might cause an argument, but at the end of the day, if you stop enabling this energy, you help this energy. And I think, in a way, you know, if you show this energy what it really looks like, you actually help it. And I understand now why that raises your vibration instantly, okay? So, let's pull on you real quick. Let's pull on the Hermit crossing the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. So that's this energy. All right. It's manipulative. It's selfish. Mostly just a selfish vibe here. But for a couple of you, it's work related. It's someone at work. Okay. It's that kind of thing. And again, you don't have to quit the job, What you just have to do is stop enabling the energy. Once you see the devil, right? See it, there it is. It's not that ominous anymore. It doesn't have the same effect on you. It bounces off. And that also eliminates a lot of other lower vibrational frequencies that this is attracting by having this energy as part of your energy. All right, let's see. Let's pull on you. Hermit crossing the Queen of Pentacles in this particular case. The Hermit. Listen, your soul is awake, okay? You are, I mean, I just got the Hermit. So I'm pulling on the Hermit crossing the Queen of Pentacles, and crossing the Hermit crossing the Queen of Pentacles is the Hermit. It's like a fucking tongue twister, okay? At the end of the day, listen to your intuition. You have the power to block this energy. You're way more powerful than this energy. This Hermit will kick this devil's ass big time. What's on top? The World. Yeah. Under this, there's a new cycle in your life trying to start. This energy's holding you back. Again, the universe is adamant. I mean, it brought it back twice. You need to break free of this. You're stuck in 8 Pentacles. Okay? You break free of this energy, it removes the weights from your trunk. Whoever this is, it's an external energy that's attached to you. Now, it can be a person, it can be someone at work, it could be a family member, a friend, or someone you're banging right now. I mean, it can be all of that, but it can also be somebody that you have a past problem with that wasn't resolved that you keep focusing on. I don't think it's your runner, okay? I think the soulmate cycle, I think that runner showed up in your life to help you break free of this. And that kind of didn't happen because a lot of the DFs early on in the cycle got the wrong lesson from it. They felt bad about themselves and, oh my God, am I crazy? Am I a psycho stalker or something like that? And got the wrong message from it. This whole soulmate cycle has backfired on the universe. It really has. I blame COVID for a good part of it, which was early in this cycle. But either way, there's a new cycle in your life trying to start, and this is holding you back. Center card, red with the Hermit, crossing the Hermit, which is crossing the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever this cycle is, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, 5 swords. Yeah, you've got to take the long view with people, with situations. You've got to always ask yourself. This is short-sightedness. This is false victory. Just acknowledging that your soul is awake isn't enough. You got to use it. Okay? You got to take the long view with this. You've got to always ask yourself in situations, whether it's with people, whether it's a work situation, is this good for me? Is this healthy for me? And by you, I mean your soul. Okay? Obviously, if it's unhealthy for you physically, you should get the fuck out. You know, if you're working a job and the entire office is lined with asbestos, I would suggest there's a better way you could be making money. Okay, that would be a physical, not good for you. But at the end of the day here, you've always got to ask yourself, is this person, let's say it's a person, for example, is this person healthy for me? Because you know this devil energy. In fact, like I told you, you pick up on it, but well, you know, it's probably just the way it is. Especially if it's a work situation, you could do that a lot. Well, it's my job, it's whatever. No. If you can block this energy, you can take away all this energy's power. You're way more powerful, okay? You've got to take the long view here. What's red with the World? Yeah, the 8 of Wands. That's my speedometer. It's forward movement. It's trying. This is red with the World. It's even a fucking color match with the cards. It's like a car trying to go that's stuck in the mud. Your life is trying to take off like a rocket, and this energy is something you're bringing with you that you shouldn't. It's weighing you down. It's weighing the rocket down. Rockets, in fact, weight is very important to anything that flies. Rockets in particular. There's only so much payload they can carry before they're just not going to get up enough momentum to leave the Earth, right? And get out into space in general. It's kind of what's happening to your weighed down rocket, all right? If some rocket scientist was having a bad day and calculated the wrong thing, right, at the end of the day. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. All right, so whatever this is, you're right. It is devil energy. And I think the majority of you, whoever this is, especially the 1 or 2 people who I'm spot on for sure, you're aware of this. You know that this person, you just make excuses for this. You can't. Sometimes You got to take the long view and see what's good for you, but also sometimes people need to be called out on their shit. Also, this energy with this moon, there's one more energy attached here. This person is hiding something from you. They might be hiding feelings for you and acting out. A lot of times, the higher the level of attraction, because you're very attractive, right? That Hermit crossing the Queen of Pentacles, whether it's Queen of Pentacles crossing whatever, the way it was in the pre-shuffle, the other way around, you're very attractive. There's no doubt. We saw that Queen of Wands. Your attractive energy is very strong. The higher the level of attraction, and the more someone pushes it down, the more the disappointment there is. And a lot of people deal with that disappointment by behaving a fool, behaving like an asshole, right? Or manipulative, right? Or discouraging you from things that might actually be for your greater good but don't benefit them, that kind of thing. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. I'm shuffling the light, seer. Don't worry. I've been shuffling the whole time. I'll shut up. But if I shut up, it's just quiet with cards on the table. This is what happens if I shut up. It's nice, isn't it? Everyone at home would say, here at my house would say it's nice. That's terrific. Steve, shut up. That's great. But for here, it's the stuff I say while I'm shuffling where I'm really riffing on the energy, you know. The shuffling's the best part of the readings. If I was watching Steve's Love Tarot, which I don't. I can't stand Steve's Love Tarot. That guy on that video, that talking hand, he's shit. I'll tell you. All right. What else the universe want to tell you? One card, the crossing card. Motherfucker. 5 of Wands. That ties with that 5 of Wands. Bottom card is the 3 of Swords. Kurt Cobain in pain, or Peppermint Patty, whichever you identify with. I don't want to alienate anybody. Yeah. There's the 2 of Pentacles. See that? 5 Wands, 2 Pentacles, 2 Pentacles. It's all about this environment. You might be afraid to hurt this person. Maybe you've known them a long time. You might be afraid if it's a boss or someone at work that you lose your job or something like that. All you're doing with it, whatever it is, there's some kind of fear here. That fear is generating stress inside you. It reads more like stress than pain to me. Okay? All you have to do. You don't have to blow up at this person. You don't have to tell them to fuck off and this and that and the other. I watched Steve's Love Tarot. He told me about you, you motherfucker. Fuck you. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. All you have to do with any devil, whether it's a manipulative person or a fucking con man, is just acknowledge to yourself and admit you're being conned, that the con is happening, that the devil energy is there. Once you do that, it has no effect on you whatsoever. There's nothing to argue about. Shut them out while they're talking. Don't go to them for advice. Or do. Go to them if they're the person that discourages you from things that don't benefit them. Go to them for advice. And then you'll know what to do. It's kind of a George Costanza thing, where there's a famous Seinfeld episode where George figured out if he does the opposite of what he thinks he should do, everything works out. It's one of my favorite episodes. Well, yeah, you could go to this person for advice. Just do the opposite of what they tell you. And that's angel energy. It's the opposite of devil. Okay? At the end of the day here, this person creates a stress energy around you. 5 Wands, 3 Swords, which is not pain here. And I think there's some misplaced loyalty here. And that's why the 2 of Pentacles came back. 2 of Pentacles there and 2 of Pentacles there. Be careful about misplaced loyalty. Things like trust, loyalty. I mean, I don't joke about anything or say anything that's not in the energy. I already told you. The word friend for me is powerful. That takes some work to get there, to move up from acquaintance to friend. That's some work before I call someone a friend. All right? A lot of people throw that word around ever since Facebook comes around. Everybody got a bunch of friends. Oh, we're friends on Facebook. That word has been devalued by sites like Facebook and social media. The word friend has been devalued, equivalent to the way the word genius has been devalued in our society today. I'll tell you, it's crazy. All right? Loyalty, trust, all of that is earned. If you get even a whiff of this devil in somebody, you demote them down. All right? You don't give them as much. You don't give them any loyalty, to be honest. It just generates this kind of energy, and it does block good things from coming towards you, your full potential from coming out, which is trying to. This is the most powerful card I can pull. And our car, our fast moving car, is stuck in the mud a little bit, spinning the wheels. All right? So that's it. That's your reading. And again, like energy attracts like energy. If you let this energy in the club, shall we say, other low vibrational energies are going to be able to get in too. And we don't want that. All right? You want to keep yourself high vibe. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? That's it. Good luck.